All right, so just wanted to show you a little bit of how we're trying to clean up the yard a little bit. This is the wood pile, and this all was just barks and leaves and rot and whatever, all kinds of crap that was in there. So nice thing about this thing is just kind of run it through this machine, chipper shredder, and it makes a stinking large racket, but it does a pretty good job. Basically it chews it up and it's pretty much almost, yeah, I don't know, it's not even, yeah, I guess that's a leaf obviously that went through, but some of this early stuff that went through kind of turns into fine chips, just kind of shreds everything, and then you end up with this, which is really stinking close to dirt. So it's just kind of a normal chipper shredder. It's got a wheel in there, and there's a plate that goes this way, and it shears it, and it runs on the same plane as there's a drum that runs down in here. You don't know, well, you can see, yep, it kind of goes through there. So there's a bunch of blades, hooks really, that run down through there, and you can't really see it, yeah, so it shows a little bit. So basically you just keep dumping as much stuff in there, you kind of get a good pace, and it just kind of keeps chewing and chewing and chewing, and as long as you don't overload it, it will get plugged up, and that's a real pain in the rear because you got to tip it over and it floods and you can't start it, and you got to pull, there's a screen on the bottom, and there's those cotter pins, you got to pull that out, and it doesn't want to go in right. But basically what we have here is like, this could almost be just like spread over in the garden there, and it would just be nothing, it would just be gone. Nice organic matter or whatever. So that worked kind of nice. I do have to kind of go through this. This is going to be kind of a mess. Just finished splitting a bunch of wood. You can kind of see the stuff that was there. Yeah, so that's a fair amount of wood, I guess. And so I got enough. I usually try to figure if I've got on this pile, if I've got 2 rows, I know they're ugly. I know they're standing crooked and they're tipping over and it's a mess. But if I got 2 rows, I figure that's enough for 2 rows per winter. So I'll start burning on this side, and then these 2 rows can be curing, and somewhere in the next year or 2 I need to find a tree. It could be any of these or next, and then just kind of keep stacking it up here. My mistake that I made, you can kind of see down in there when I started this, I thought, oh, let's put pellets down there, and basically what is done is as they kind of rot, I think that's part of the issue, and I know for a fact there's a woodchuck living down in there. And hopefully this row, hopefully, I have to brace it. It already looks like it's starting to lean a little bit, but obviously that one is a hazard. This one's trying to run away and dump into the flower garden there. So anyway, that's kind of what we end up doing, trying to keep all this stuff cleaned up. That little machine is kind of big, but man, it works. It takes up a lot of space in the shed, but when it's time to go, man, that thing, it's helpful. I'm glad I got it. This is, well, the pallets I pulled out, moved some wood around the other day and got it out of there. So yeah, anyway, that's kind of a little bit of an update of what's going on here, and that's about it.